Hello, I'm Jeannie Abrams, Newburgh's current Poet Laureate, and I have two poems to read, if that's all right today.
More as you like.
The first one was very hard for me to write. You know, my mother died when I was 9, and I always tell people when they ask me if I've ever written a poem about her, I always say no, never. This one is called The Quarter. It has a little prologue, a couplet to start it off. I've lost my quarter, damn it. I dropped it in the snow. By now I should have found it. It was 60 years ago. The snow was already a foot deep, and now sleet was pelting us on our way to school. I trailed my brother and sister deliberately. Our dad had given me, and not Dave or Val, a quarter, a shiny new one. Or does it shine only in my memory? That meant I could have an ice cream sandwich with lunch, and get one for my friend Sharon too, and still have a nickel. Flipping my quarter with each booted step, I was overjoyed. My soul expanded. I lost myself in imagining, hey Sharon, I got a quarter. Want an ice cream sandwich? I'll buy you one. I would be so happy to make her happy. Both our families were kind of poor. She had no father, we had no mom. Among fifth graders on the playground, I was always the first one chosen. I could hit, run, throw, spin, dribble, catch, and shoot better than anyone in Miss McAfee's, even the boys. At home, I was cook and comedian. My job was to make us all food and happy. I would flip not just pancakes, but also the spatula itself. I'd send it high enough to almost graze the ceiling while I waited for the bubbles to sizzle just right in the pan. The whole family, Dad, Dave, and Val, laughed and applauded. I'd send it on a triple flip, dripping bits of melted butter. I'd spin 360 and still catch it, nonchalant, waist high. I never missed. Now, sleet noisily intruded into my happiness. One last time, I flipped my wet quarter from my stiff mitten and missed. My smile and I both froze. It pierced the bubbly snow somewhere silent, edgewise. Dave turned and yelled from the top of the hill, "Come on, we'll be late." I trudged upward, knowing a new kind of numb. Finding that quarter would be like finding the wound where you'd stabbed the ocean with a knife. Oh, I hope some kid found it years ago while playing. I do. But I'm just saying, if you happen to see an old quarter lying at the edge of the park near Farrington and Du Bois, could you let me know?
That's charming.
Thank you. And this one was easy to write. It's called Silly Sonnet, and it's for all of you poets here. It's advice for every one of you. Silly sonnet. The sonnet doesn't lend itself to mirth. Its topics are ennobling and profound. It's love and youth, redemption and rebirth that Shakespeare built his honored verse around. So train your mind to contemplate pure beauty or truth for inspiration, since it seems that gaining wisdom is one's highest duty. Reject the low for any sonnet's themes. No flatulence must ruin their aroma. No boogers green upon your words must stick. No knock-knock jokes to put us in a coma. No puerile puns, no adolescent shtick. Will Shakespeare set the bar, so follow Willie and never write a sonnet that is silly.